today's piece we have Christian Bale from the movie Equilibrium, and one of my favorite movies. This thing was incredible, and this figure is pretty awesome. This is a third-party release. It's not called Equilibrium. I think he's called the Doomsday Killer for this release. Anyway, from the company. Again, I guess that's their loophole with unlicensed material. But yeah, I think the box art's pretty cool. It is on the darker side, but the movie was that. It's a lot of dark kind of colors, and but it's the way that they did it too, because it is one of those movies where it's government control stuff, things that YouTube doesn't like us to talk about. But this was a movie, and anyway, yeah, it was fantastic. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. But yeah, he's one of my favorite actors, and this movie was incredible. It's definitely on my top 10. Yeah, so we're going to be getting into this one. And right out of the box, I think Present Toys did an amazing job. I have a couple of figures from them. One of the ones I recently reviewed was the Indiana Jones, and they did an amazing job with that. And I got to say, first impressions over here, the likeness is very, very good. The quality and the sculpt work is it's definitely up there. But I have like a head comparison I'm going to do later with some with a Hot Toys version of Christian Bale. But yeah, again, right out of the box, simple pose, just guns to the side, and the overall costume and shit that they did was really good on this. I really do like the material that they used. The pants are a different material altogether, but that kind of long coat, it feels great. The articulation, everything in this figure is very nice, but we'll cover all that. But again, I just want to give you guys a very first look at him, and overall, I think it's very solid. He doesn't stand all that well, but they did give him a base, which was great. And there's a couple of minor issues I have with the figure, but we'll get into that as well. But overall, very, very strong figure, considering it is a third-party release. This isn't anything I think that any mainstream companies would actually tackle. So it's cool that these companies are jumping on this. So yeah, again, here's a better look at the likeness, and it's definitely Christian Bale. There's no guessing about it. I think they did a fantastic job. It's a slightly younger version of him as well, because I believe this was before he did Batman, but not directly right before it, but a couple movies before it. And yeah, I think the quality is definitely here. Fairly simple design, but again, this movie was so good. So watch it, and then I think you'll have more appreciation for the figure as well. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get the lighting right, so apologies there. I mean, the hair looks a little bit soft, but in person it looks a lot better. For some reason, on the way the camera's capturing it, it's blowing it out too much. Couldn't get the lighting right for some stupid reason. Now, I don't know if it's because of the black and how it's reflecting back, but don't worry. Well, I'll get into more of this in a sec too. But some HD shots as well. For the head comparisons, now I have again, third party release head sculpt, and I have one that's an official Hot Toys head sculpt as well. So I'll show you the Hot Toys one. This is from the Dark Knight figure, not the recently, like it was like a 2.0, not that one, but the original release. And I gotta say that the side profile is fantastic on the Hot Toys one. The paint job's a lot better, but I don't know, front on, something's off with it. It's just, I don't know, something's amiss. And you can see, I don't know, his eyes look more dead. I don't know, something's wrong with it. And the hair is kind of bothers me too a little bit on some angles. But I will be showing you, again, head swaps. But anyway, here are the accessories he comes with. And he has extra sets of hands, and they're molded in white as well, because he does come with his kind of ceremonial white suit that he had in the end of the movie. And I'll be showing you that as well. It's a really cool addition that they put in here. So essentially you could get, you know, 2 figures out of this one. So the price of one, you get 2. So it's not bad. All you got to do is pick up an extra body. And if you do have head laying around, that's one of the, you know, the book and the movie. Again, watch the film. You'll know more about all this stuff. And it was really good how they did all that. But it's cool that they added that in. That's how you could hold it. Because he's sort of like almost like law enforcement type thing. And yeah, you're not supposed to have any personal items and things of that nature in this kind of futuristic world. But anyway, he does come with a sword and a sheath. Again, that's part of his end look from the movie. And that is real metal, so they did a great job with that. And again, everything else, you know, being in white, I mean, it looks really nice and it works. So there you have that. It fits in perfectly, nice and snug. And yeah, here's the jacket, which again, great material they use too. It feels very sturdy. There are the pants. And he does come with the shoes as well. And again, these were originally casted, well, they casted in white, but it's the same sculpt from the black shoes as well. And of course, he does come with the base. So that was really nice. That was cool that they added that. Again, fairly simple, regular oval style. We've seen these a million times. And they put kind of like the, you know, part of that logo. That's usually, it's like the front of the gun. When he shoots his guns, they kind of make that cross kind of look. But here is his other look, which I thought is, you know, really good. I had again, extra body laying around. It's only like $20 on eBay. Yeah, you could find them anywhere pretty much, whatever you'd like to use. So yeah, and that's it. Put the clothes on. You could swap the heads. There you go. Boom. He only comes with one head, by the way. But yeah, again, it's up to you what you want to do. I will say that the buttons were such a pain in the ass to put on. They are like, you know, like a shrunk down version of real buttons. So you have to slip them through. And I used tweezers, you know, and was very, very patient. But yeah, it was a pain. That's why I'm not swapping out clothes on one single body. I rather just get 2 figures out of the one, and that's what I did. Like that jacket staying on that figure. But yeah, I think he looks really, really good. I mean, it works. It's perfectly. And again, it's just a regular standard, you know, 1/6 scale body. So it's up to you what you want to use. But again, I got, you know, double hinged elbows and knees, and that's what the most important part of that was anyway. So for articulation, his head articulation is really good. He looks down and up a very good amount. You know, side to side is great. The body they used is amazing. The butterfly joints are nice and sturdy. He's got shoulder articulation, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbows. You know, standard wrist peg. I gotta say, the right arm did have some issues. That right wrist peg, I might have to swap it out with another figure. Just the peg for the wrist. He does have good crunch forward and back, good amount. You know, he's got some pivot as well. The side to side stuff is pretty good. He could definitely turn. Legs go up a good amount to the side. You know, pretty much perfect. He has upper thigh rotation, double hinge for the knee. It does have a nice, beautiful ball joint for the ankle. The one downside is there are no socks with this figure on either set. And that kind of sucks because, you know, as soon as you know, get him in some really good poses, you might see some ankle, and that's not right, you know. And again, you could find, you know, socks or make your own out of any kind of materials you want. If you know, but again, they should have added those. It makes no sense why they left them out. But yeah, again, together these look great. The one in the white suit looks slightly taller. It's only because the stance on the one with the black is, you know, his legs are more spread out. But they are the same height. And I am using the third-party head that I got a long time, years ago, off of eBay, which I believe it was just a recast of the original Batman Begins, Christian Bale, which it still looks great. It holds up, and it looks really good on that body. So there's no gripes there. Okay, maybe the body I have there is slightly taller than the other one, now that I think about it. But again, yeah, Present Toys, I think they used a brand new body to do that, the one that's wearing all black. But the suit looks amazing on this. The sash is really nice. Although I think the sash should have been a little bit longer. It feels like it's slightly short, but it still works and you get some really great poses out of this. Just going to be kind of mindful of how you do it. Because if you pull on it, I mean, again, it might just come undone. But it is Velcro near the sheath that keeps it all together. And yeah, again, it's just a comparison. If you do want to take this one, the clothes off of that one, and if you only have one figure, you could. And there are press buttons, it looks like. But the jacket on this guy, you literally need tweezers and a lot of patience because it is going to drive you crazy. It took me maybe 15 minutes or so to get them through, and oh man, it was a pain. But again, the look is amazing. It works. And like I said, it fits quite nicely on, again, just a random third-party, extra body. I got it off of eBay, so I don't remember the name of the model for it. Again, I got it years ago. But yeah, super simple. They usually range between 20 and 25 bucks, something like that, depending on what you're looking for. You could have ones that have more realistic kind of upper torsos or kind of more generic. But yeah, so I opted for the cheaper one anyway, so I get more articulation. But yeah, no, this looks excellent. So yeah, I do hope you guys are enjoying this review. I'll have more up as well. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Have you seen this movie? If you did you really enjoy it? And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Go check it out. It was damn good. Some great actors in there too. So good stuff right there. But yeah, and it's cool too. He has like they have like a martial art style they call gun kata, and they have like specific stances for optimal strike efficiency. And oh man, it was excellent. So if you want to see some cool stuff, this is like before John Wick went over the top. I think the fight scenes in this and like the gun kind of martial arts is just truly amazing. So yeah, again, highly recommend it. Such a good movie. But yeah, at the end of the movie too, he does he gets the his black guns as well. So if you want to keep him in the white suit, you could do that and still have him in really cool poses. It'll work. But yeah, so again, big thumbs up on this. It's not perfect, but it's up there. Maybe like an 8 out of 10, I'd say. So excellent, really good stuff. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story, also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action, this has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.